So let's talk about some of the methods that are available. We're starting to see this market, I guess maybe mature is the right word, or get some form around it. And we're seeing, just from a kind of analyst perspective, we're seeing three basic methods. And I think we might see others evolve over time, but right now here's what we're seeing. We're seeing what I call the SplitRight Method, where it's almost a separate storage system, and a write splitter of some sort is installed on the physical host itself. And that could be I have obviously a VMware picture right there, but it could be a VMware host, or it could be just a physical host. And then every write that's written to the primary system on the left is written to this sort of secondary system on the right, and then those sort of shaded out disk images there are snapshots that might get created, right? And so that's one way to do it. The upside to that is you're clearly capturing data at point of change, and so that probably works well. You are installing something into a physical host, and really you're doing that install at a pretty low level. So my thinking is you'll want to test that real well. The second type is a sort of a different take on that, and we call it sort of the managed snapshot method. And so here we're going to leverage an existing storage system's ability to take a snapshot and then manage that snapshot appropriately. First, probably replicating it to a secondary storage system, so that if we have a failure on the first storage system, we're protected. But then really adding services, if you will, on top of the existing snapshot technology. There's a lot to like here. In theory, you shouldn't have to install anything in the physical host. You shouldn't have to change processes. Most people have had a storage system that can take good quality snapshots now for a number of years, and so you know it, you're used to it. You don't have to sort of reinvent the wheel. You're just adding a layer of intelligence on top of it. And the third is what we call sort of the application snapshot method, and that is where you're talking directly to a specific application and leveraging, I don't want to really call it log shipping, but essentially doing a snapshot at almost a log level. Clearly there's an advantage here in that you are right in there with the application, but I think it becomes very application specific at that point in time, and so I think there might be some challenges there.